Hey everyone, this is Man in the Black Hat,
And Game Collector.
and this is yet another episode of Oh God, it's Metal Gear Solid 2! Welcome to the gameplay portion of our episode.
The actual gameplay portion this time, not more gratuitous cutscene everywhere, all over the walls
I'll leave
and
the first floor
windows.
to you, okay? Understood.
From windows to the walls.
And sometimes on the ceiling, but we don't always know how it gets there.
And no, I'm not controlling the character at this point. This is a cutscene to explain how to get to the node again.
I've located the node, but it's
Because
under heavy
Kojima
surveillance.
thinks his fans are
Get in any
frickin'
closer.
idiots.
Yeah, it's not like we didn't just have an entire Solid Snake section dedicated as a tutorial level to doing all of this.
Got it.
And if you people remember seeing that preview teaser with the intro, notice that pretty much all of it, save for the last 30 seconds, contained nothing but Solid Snake. And those last 30 seconds only just then featured Raiden.
Yeah.
And now you have accessed the node.
Has accessed the node. Now I'm going to go away.
And hide in the locker.
SOCOM pistol ammo that I can't get yet. Oh well. And that guy just goes back and forth in the little cubby hole there.
In the little cubicle.
The cubicle that's there for no discernible reason other than, hey, we needed a place to hide. And hey, right into another frickin' cutscene, because we just don't have enough of those.
You know, why didn't we just make a movie called Metal Gear Solid 2, made entirely of CG animation,
Any recommendations?
and, you know, just cut out the middleman and just leave all of the gameplay out?
That would have been cool.
Oh wait, but it would have been counterintuitive to his interactive movie thing.
I would have rather have seen a feature-length film of Metal Gear Solid 2 than this dreck.
It will keep decreasing during a hanging.
This is the worst of movies and video games combined.
Copy that.
I have a dream to combine movies and video games together.
Yeah, well, your dream is my nightmare.
As I said before, they need to be kept in the dark about our
I
presence.
actually ran into someone who was like, Metal Gear Solid 4 is better than Metal Gear Solid 2.
Well, yeah, it is.
Is he safe? He is safe.
Except
What about the package?
for the fact that the opening sequence is a 20-minute long cutscene. Oh, and to top that off, 5 hours of gameplay, 14 hours of cutscenes.
Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Alpha Zero.
Well, I guess that's still better than 1 hour of gameplay and 9 hours of cutscenes.
Alpha Zero, respond.
I suppose that is a slightly better trade-off.
Raiden, the
Only
president's life is in
slightly.
danger. Head to strut B now.
Yeah.
But of course, this is the same person who told me all of this also told me to shut up, and I'm like, I'm actually looking forward to Rising. I don't think he understood why, apparently. It's not because you're playing as Raiden, oh hell no. Although he does get better, thank God. It's not that, it's just that I don't want cutscene mixing in with my game anymore.
Yeah, this is not the peanut butter in my chocolate scenario.
This is more like the motor oil in my peanut butter scenario, if you're working at a garage.
Yeah. And look, it's another freaking cutscene! We've only gone 30 seconds without one.
30 seconds just isn't enough.
Ugh. How many more of these do I have to do?
About 9 hours worth.
Let's see, we've done the Snake chapter, and then we're doing this, So that's 2 hours out the total?
Which means
Oh,
about
no, this is hour 3.
about 7 hours.
I can do that. I can do that. I can handle 7 more hours.
Without going insane?
I can handle 7 more hours.
I'll go get the crazy pills.
Thank you. And look, it's our resident Sparkly.
Technically, you could call it the pre-Sparkle era.
True. He's definitely more of the old style vampire than he is of the Sparklepire. But he's not named Vamp because he's a vampire.
No. That's the one thing he does have in common with the Sparklepire.
Yeah. I don't include that particular radio conversation because screw this, it's already too frickin' long to begin with. So yes, I'm basically going from cutscene to cutscene as quickly as I can. And this is a big one.
I don't remember. In one of the games, you can actually make the people talk faster when you cruise through the radio conversation, and I don't remember which one that is. If it was even possible.
I think that's 3. No, all of them you can make them shut up and then breeze through the dialogue options faster, but
I don't remember if that's true or not, if you can make them just talk really fast and make it go through just as quick as the lines roll, so it sounds like the Flash. Like the Flash talking at top speed.
Oh, look! It's a gigantic penis dagger.
5 today.
Phallic symbolism!
Or rather 6.
Yes, and he's voiced by Phil Lamar.
Who's actually a pretty awesome dude.
Yeah. How did he get stuck with this character?
That's okay, he won't be stuck with him forever.
Get down!
So, what other characters does Phil Lamar do?
For those of you who probably do know this, Samurai Jack.
Wow, this was a step down.
Yes, it was. This was a step down from Samurai Jack. Also, he does the voice of Jazz and Jetstorm in Transformers Animated.
Where is it?
Wow. It's still a step down.
Yeah, it is.
This was the low point of his career.
He also made appearances in Mad TV on Comedy Central.
Okay, that's the low point of his career.
And even then, he was a better actor in that than he was in this.
Strange.
Well,
But then again,
Mad
that's
TV
true.
actually gives their actors scripts.
You smell like...
This is just...
Shoot him! What do you
This is... Ow!
This is like a poorly written military fan fiction.
It is! It is a poorly written military fan fiction.
Yes.
The only thing that's missing is the porn.
Something interesting
Oh, believe me, there's plenty of porn.
in the central unit.
I've seen the fan fictions of this game.
No, but this game itself is a poorly written military fan fiction minus the porn.
Yeah.
There's implied sexuality, but no actual porn.
Yeah. I think
No,
this
but
is this is the last episode
Calm down.
we filmed from session 1. This is when I still had hopes of this being a Let's
My
Play.
name is... My name is...
That went
Pliskin.
downhill quickly.
Iroquois Pliskin.
Yeah.
Lieutenant Junior Grade.
Even a Let's Play has more dignity than this game does.
This game has none. That's why this is a review play. That's why you sadistic bastards who were commenting about how much you were looking forward to this when I posted the preview
Fast rope descent from a Navy chopper.
are getting this as a review.
Yeah.
Have I seen you before?
That's why we're talking over the cutscenes, because we don't give a shit. This game does not deserve our
Are you
respect.
Foxhound?
And fuck you, read the subtitle.
That's right.
Foxhound was disbanded.
That's what they're there for.
Huh? Where
Yes,
were you
actually,
before
that is
Foxhound?
why they're
Delta
there.
Force?
And instead of being, part
Part
of
of the Army's Force 21 trials.
Special Forces
Force 21.
Delta Team,
That's about tactical
no,
team,
he's part of
right?
the, by the time
Any
of
field
2004, defunct
No,
Force
not
21
really. So
trials.
this is your first.
I've had extensive training that
Yes.
constitutes
Then again, this game
indistinguishable
was
from the real
made.
thing.
This game was
Like
made
what?
in 2002, so
Sneaking mission
they
60,
didn't know that was going to happen.
weapons 80,
Unless they did, in
advanced
which case
VR, huh?
the
but
people
realistic
again
in
who
every
helped
way.
make this game are total
A
fuck
virtual
jobs.
grunt of the digital age.
Well, actually, this game was not made in
That's far more
2002. It
effective
was
than live
released in
exercises.
2002.
You don't get injured in VR.
This game was
do you?
probably
Right.
made in
A few soldiers died
2000
in
to
field exercises.
2002.
There's pain sensation in VR and even a sense of
2
reality and
years,
urgency.
and
The only
still
difference is it isn't
sucks
actually happening.
That's the way they want you to think,
Yeah.
to remove you from the fear that goes with battle situations.
Unless it had the full 3-year cycle, in which case it
What
started
better
in
way to raise the ultimate
1999.
soldier?
Which ironically is the same year I joined the military.
So you're saying that VR training is some kind
But
of
yeah,
mind control?
this game was published post 9/11.
Right. What's going on?
There was actually
The
a
Alpha
bit
team
of
from Navy
controversy
SEAL
with
10
this
is
game.
dead.
This is one of the
No,
games
a
that got
single
edited
survivor.
in its second
Kids
release.
wired with nanomachines.
Yeah.
Because
Thankfully,
the initial release, guess what was still in the New York City skyline?
What about
Yeah.
the president?
Looks like they took him
Every
somewhere else.
release since then, that's been removed.
You said there was a survivor
Yep.
from SEAL Team 10.
I still have
Yeah.
an original copy, but I got it
J.G.
secondhand.
Pliskin.
Yeah,
Has he seen
if
your
you've got an
face?
original copy of Metal Gear
This
Solid
is a
2, it's
top
probably worth a
secret
little bit of
mission.
money now.
No one can
Because
know
it's
where
one of the
it
games that,
It's a little too
that still
late
has
for
the Twin
that.
Towers in it.
And by a little bit, we probably mean about
Take
a
a look.
quarter.
Well, a quarter more than it would normally be worth. It's a collector's item.
But of course, mine is missing the instruction manual. Incomplete
hell?
item, not worth jack
A
shit.
Navy
No,
captain.
it's still worth, it's just not worth as much.
Yeah. Then again, we're both talking about collectibles, and considering I collect Transformers and action figures, if you don't have all
Give
the
me a few
accessories, it's only going to be a fraction as much.
Must have lost a few
Unless
more
we're talking
pints than
about
I
Fortress
thought.
Maximus. The body alone can cost you about
What was that
$1,000.
man just now?
Wow.
That
Without
blood-sucking
any of the
freak.
guns, the parts, or
That
anything.
was Vamp.
If you have complete Fortress Maximus, that's about
He's
$2,000
Romanian. A
In
wizard
its
with
box,
knives, as you saw.
$2,500 to
moved didn't seem
$3,000.
human.
You won't
Wow.
see that in VR, I
Mint.
guarantee.
What is he?
This is
One
a
of the
toy
members
that
of Dead
Hasbro will
Cell.
never remake
Dead Cell.
because
Him?
it's about
A
2
special
feet
forces
tall
unit
and
created by
weighs about
ex-President
5
George Sears.
pounds.
The name
Damn.
was intended to reflect
It
its
can
anti-terrorist
crush and
functions.
kill a
The unit would
toddler.
launch
I'm
terrorist
not
assaults on government
no,
complexes
it
for the
cannot pass
ultimate
the drop
terrorism
test
simulation.
because of that.
They were needed
Wow.
to show VR troopers like
And
you
because
how to
it
deal with
cannot
the real
pass the
thing.
drop test, it
But
will
around
never
the time
be
their original
re-released in
leader
the
died in
USA.
prison,
Well,
things
yeah.
began to
Ever.
unravel.
Safety
They were
concerns.
always close to the edge,
Yes.
but they became more and more
He gets
extreme.
releases left
Began to
and
go
right
after
in
U.S.
Japan,
allies, even
if you're willing to
civilians.
pay,
We estimate that
say,
no fewer than 100
$500,
people
which is
died as a
way
result of
better than going
accidents
on
the Dead
eBay
Cell
and
arranged
dropping
on
that
their own.
3,000.
They were out of control, and it
Oh,
all
Yeah.
came to a head 6 months ago.
So a good import company will still sell
The
it to you
unit
as
was
a collector's
devastated.
item, but
There
other
are
than
only
that...
3 left now, and you just saw one of them.
Oh,
We're
hey,
talking
we're
about
still in that
How should I
cutscene.
know?
Holy
I
crap.
told you they were on the lunatic fringe.
And this
What
is
about
why
their
we're going
leader?
on
He
about
says
other
he's Solid
things, because
Snake.
we just don't give a
Snake died 2 years ago.
Yeah. I mean, how often
You mean
can
the
we
incident
emphasize
that
the
made
fact
this
that
big
this
shell
is
necessary in the first
terrible?
Right, and he was the one that
Oh,
sank
wait.
the tanker.
Here we go.
He's a legend.
the cutscenes that incorporate sections of the game, like where we had that FAMAS in the tanker level. You remember me having a machine gun when I was playing as Snake? Those were good times. Oh wait,
Snake is dead.
I didn't have a FAMAS.
Nope. I don't think. Could you even
What about
get
the
one
other
on that
soldiers?
level?
Nope.
I saw Russian
It's
equipment,
impossible
too.
to get a FAMAS on that level.
Former Soviet military. They're probably
Continuity
mercenaries.
error, you moron!
Inside the
Too much
game!
ground for just
Continuity
to
error.
hold down.
Not even 2 hours
You
in,
weren't
and there's
briefed on
already
any
our
of this,
first
and
continuity
you came in alone
error.
to boot? Why?
Kojima just doesn't really give a fuck.
What are you
does
really
he?
doing here?
At this point, I think he didn't.
Can't tell me, huh?
I know he gives a fucking 3, and everything having to do with Big Boss, but
Smoke.
And
Keep
he
it
kind of
anyway.
gives a
May
fuck
come in
about
handy.
4.
yeah.
Kind of.
I think 4 is where he just decided to relax and just do what he wanted.
Take this too.
Well, again, 5 hours of gameplay, 14 hours of cutscene.
Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Bravo Zero, currently at the bridge between
He-
struts B and C.
Which kind of goes on to this game. 1 hour of gameplay, 9 hours of cutscene.
Ugh.
It's like some bad dream.
He adds
Alpha, anyone, come in,
about
call Alpha.
6 more hours of
Aren't you going
Yeah,
to answer
6 more
him?
hours of cutscene, but in exchange he also adds 4 more hours of gameplay.
Yeah. Why did he have to reach back to answer the radio
We need to get there.
when he's got a headset
I need a
on?
few more minutes.
Because of her dirt.
Remember my frequency.
I'm not
It's
really with the military.
141.80.
141.80. Got
My
it.
snake is so solid right now.
If you need information
No,
on the
no,
place
that
or
was,
about
that
Dead
was on
Cell,
the counter.
contact me.
I'm pretty sure
You're using nano
it's gotten
communication,
back
right?
down by now.
Yeah, I can patch into your
No,
frequency.
it's perpetually up.
That's only when he's wearing the sneaking suit.
Hey, what's your name?
True.
And of course, the other one was an actual military uniform.
Raiden.
This one is like a solid
Raiden.
one-piece metal
Strange
unitard.
code name.
Yeah.
Makes up for the boring one my parents gave me.
Maybe I'll find
Snake,
out
next
someday.
time you're looking over your shoulder at Raiden, could you please have your eyes somewhere other than his ass?
Because Raiden is totally not a man. If you can't tell by his voice that he's a man, you're either deaf or just a fucking idiot.
Oh,
I'm
and you
going
hear
with
that
just a
beeping?
fucking idiot.
Yeah, you shouldn't be able to hear that beeping right now because you don't have the thing that makes the beeping go off.
But you hear the beeping anyway.
Oh, but don't worry, we'll be having that pretty soon.
Complete with a whole nother cutscene.
Oh, hi, cutscene.
Jack, it's
It's
me.
like you can set
Everything
your
okay,
watch
Rose?
to these
Don't you
damn
need to save the
things.
mission data?
Oh yeah, thanks for the reminder.
Yeah, pretty much. We enter a door, we have a cutscene. We enter a door, we have a cutscene. We enter a door, we have another cutscene! Ugh.
I think the people might be starting
Jack,
to catch
do you
on why
remember
we
what day
stopped
tomorrow
giving a
is?
fuck.
That again.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm sorry, but I still
I
don't have
mean,
a clue.
I think this is even the point where we stopped giving a fuck.
I'd rather you figure it out.
I think the box
It's
full of
important.
fucks went
How
empty right
important?
after Solid
Important
Snake's
enough.
level ended.
And we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why
We
not
have
now?
no more fucks to
Tomorrow
give.
seems more appropriate. I need all
No,
the
wait,
help I
the
can
box
get
full
so
of
that I
fucks
won't
got
chicken out
empty as soon as
anyway.
that cutscene
Is
with
that
the
the reason
military
you decided
standing
to
there
be
like
part of
Oh,
this
retards.
wait. I gotta talk about the really
Finish this thing by tomorrow, no matter
heavy-handed
what.
foreshadowing that they use in every single one of these
There's
Rose
something I need you to
scenes.
do as an analyst.
Then be my guest.
It has to do
No,
with
seriously,
Solid Snake.
this
The
is
leader
all
of the takeovers
foreshadowing,
is
and it's
claiming
all
that he's Snake
really,
The legend
really
of
obvious foreshadowing
I need as much
about
data
the
on him as
end
possible.
of the
Everything they
game.
have on him after the Shadow Moses incident.
And oh, by the way, it's all pointless.
Should be a burial record somewhere too.
Yeah.
You should be able to
Ugh.
get top level security clearance from the colonel. That should get us into the most
I
classified
give you
material.
a second
I'm on
wasted
it.
plot
I'll
line,
contact you
everyone.
as soon as I find out
Congratulations! You wasted some writer. You wasted a writer's time, even though he got paid for this.
Like the writer cares.
He got paid for this. Why should I give a fuck? What
Doesn't matter, got paid.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And oh hi cutscene. Yes, you can actually go 10 seconds between cutscenes if you search the lockers. Otherwise, it's more like 2.
The groans of despair. They
Okay,
start again.
and here we are with a basic physics fail. First of all,
Physics? What are
these
those?
seals have 0 situational awareness.
At all points in time, remember their perception is set to level 1.
Secondly, well, this is the first time we've seen the seals in action.
But these guys are totally different from the Marines. They open fire!
This is true, but you notice the trails for the bullets are curving at angles that are physically impossible.
Come, put me out of my
Even
mind.
with what they explain later as the real reason she was unhittable.
Is she the one they call
Bullets
Fortune?
do not curve that way in a magnetic field.
No. Mythbusters has actually tested this with the strongest magnets possible. They barely curve at all.
Yeah.
And if they do curve, it's so minute that, again, you actually have to be monitoring it to make an actual difference.
Which means the only way a magnetic field of sufficient strength to move the bullets would impact where they hit. And oh, by the way, the seal saw him.
Beherder. Oh, look, a grenade.
Grenades don't work that way. The magnetic field would not have turned off a spin-activated grenade.
And I like that. The guy goes, a dud, and doesn't throw another one.
He does not just reload the grenade launcher and shoot a second one.
No, he
Today
just
is another
goes,
bad day.
dud? In this case, I'm pretty sure we both agree
Is there
these
anyone here
morons
that can
should
give me
die.
happiness?
They deserve what's about to happen to them.
Also, she wouldn't have an arm anymore.
She wouldn't have a torso.
She wouldn't have anything above the legs.
You could get away with this in Mass Effect because they had inertia dampening magic stuff.
They had they had what I have a degree in.
Pseudoscience. But this? No, that's just a standard coil gun. And it's firing these iron slugs at high velocity. Her arm should be plastered across the wall behind her, as it got ripped off along with the railgun that went backwards.
I'll see you again someday.
Again, she wouldn't have anything above the legs anymore.
Okay, for those of you who don't know how that grenade works, a 40mm launched grenade, and I actually know this, 40mm launched grenade spin stabilizes over 35 meters. Once 35 meters have passed, the grenade arms.
Colonel,
And then
SEAL
detonates
Team
on
10's
impact.
team was wiped out.
I see.
It's how that particular grenade works.
Both of
If,
them are at the bottom of
and
the
those guys were too
Looks
close.
like your new hosts have
So-
a Harrier too.
A Harrier?
The grenade wouldn't have gone off on
Calm
impact,
down. You just
but
need to
that's
anticipate
not the
attack.
worst part.
What?
Besides,
It should still have
since the
impacted her
seals
with
do
the
fire,
force
your
of a shotgun
infiltration went off
slug.
without a hitch. On top of that, we know
It
that
should
your
still
hosts'
have been a
capabilities-
solid,
You saying
dense
this was all
projectile,
feint?
still
Right. Get a
moving
hold of
at
yourself.
close to the speed of
The entire
sound.
mission is in your hands now. Do you understand?
It should still have hit her,
There's no time for
not just
questions.
hit the
They could
magnetic
decide
field
to
and drop.
retaliate for that failed assault.
Sorry,
know,
conservation of
They
momentum
could
works.
be in danger, yes. But we
And
need to
even with
consider
that
the
stupid ass
possibility that they'll
magnetic
blow the whole
field,
shell.
let's see, it can
If
cause
that
bullets
toxic
to
spell
turn,
does
but it
take
makes
place, it'll
metal
devastate not
grenades
only the
just
harbor,
drop to the
but poison the
ground.
coastline for generations.
Yeah,
The fuck?
Raiden,
One of the major reasons why bullets don't get affected by powerful magnetic fields that much is because of how long they spend in that magnetic field.
No bomb disposal expert.
Granted, the magnetic field is strong and should affect the curve of the projectile, but the projectile is moving very fast, which means it doesn't spend enough time within the field at any given point to be affected. That's the science behind that, by the way.
Ask you something before I go.
And that's the other thing. Because I have a degree in pseudoscience,
no matter how
which
hard they try.
even follows
And
the
that
laws of
vampire
physics,
too.
by the way.
It's like being in a nightmare
At
you
certain
can't
points
wake
when
up
the story
Jack, snap out
goes
of
there, usually the
Rose, I can't
pseudoscience
believe
tries
you're
to
on this
follow
mission.
the
I
fuck
keep
up with
thinking I'll
physics
wake
as
up.
closely as
This
possible.
is real.
Only
And that's why you
deviating
won't wake up.
just a
But
little
nothing
bit.
seems
This
real.
isn't deviating a
I've made
little
up my
bit.
mind to
This
stay
is
with you.
what
Whether
the
this is real or
fuckery.
a bad dream, I'll keep
Now, I
watching
can
until it's over.
understand Metal Gear Rex's little physics fail.
Be just a dream.
It's an
Are
anime
you
thing.
two done?
It's a
Right.
giant
You're needed on
motherfucking
Strut
robot.
C.
Physics
Yeah.
don't apply. Physics no need to apply.
Giant mecha are kind of immune to the whole physics thing, so okay, it's fine. I can understand it. It's storyline. Whatever. That? Bullshit.
When you get down to small scale is usually where things either make it or fuck up big time.
Yeah, so
This is fuck up big time territory.
what happened with that whole scene? Bullshit.
Just like the scene with the Marines.
Fortune
Only this-
should have been torn to shreds. The best way they could have done it was if her field was somehow tilting their aim just enough. That would have been more believable. Where their aim is actually being physically screwed up by a piece of defensive equipment that she doesn't know she has.
Like, say, for example,
You a
something
cop?
that would cause
I'm not NYPD. I came
nausea,
in with the
or
Bravo
maybe,
team.
Yeah, that would have been great. Microwaves. Him in the head with microwaves screw up their inner ears. They can't aim for shit. And they don't realize what's going on.
You could move.
What's the other
He's not
one?
one of the bad guys.
Fuck. It's you're up on a
Don't
high
go
place.
pointing
There's
that thing everywhere,
a
kid.
movie named after it. Fuck,
What's your
the
name?
word?
High
My
anxiety?
name is Peter.
No.
Peter Stillman.
Alfred
Lecturer
Hitchcock
at Nav
movie.
Scolio, didn't you?
Um,
Also a consultant for the NYPD bomb squad.
A poor old man who got dragged along for this.
give me a minute. It's the movie that High Anxiety was based off of.
I did.
And parody.
Keep up with everybody, as you can see.
And
A famous church got wiped off the map thanks to me.
you know what I'm
Too
talking
many
about?
lives
It's an actual
All
disorder,
I
but
lost was
Yeah.
I can't fucking remember the word.
So
It's
you
not acrophobia.
Yeah, I was thinking that's the actual name of the disorder, but it's whatever the name is for fear of
Any
heights.
explosives
No,
disposal textbook and you'll see
acrophobia
his
is the
name.
name of fear of heights. This is
Just ancient history now.
a little bit different.
Why did they bring you out of retirement then?
Well, screw
Because
it.
the terrorist group here
Um,
my students.
You guys
The
might
Emperor
hear
of
some
Explosives,
keyboard clicking, but then
Fat
again, read the
He
fucking
built an
subtitles.
atomic bomb when he was over
Yeah.
10.
Let's see.
I created him in a sense.
Vertigo!
And that's why you're here.
Yes, that's it.
I'm pretty
Vertigo.
rusty.
Yes,
I was
thank
supposed to
you.
supervise the bomb
Thank
disposal.
you.
But something was taken
Welcome.
care of before.
Finally, I remembered it.
I wouldn't say
And that's
that.
the other thing that they could have used on the soldiers to make their aim go shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been
There
totally
are at least two
fine.
people here who can claim to be
Vertigo
experts at
or
bomb disposal.
microwaves causing nausea.
Are you two with SEAL Team 10?
Way
I didn't
more-
see you at the mission
Way
briefing.
more understandable and more easily
Oh,
explained than
we're with
fucking
another
magnets.
squad.
But
My
then
name is
again,
Pliskin,
magnets.
Lieutenant Junior
How the
Grade.
fuck do they
Honored to
work?
meet you, sir.
Mr.
Apparently,
Pliskin, do you have
Bojana
any
does not
experience
know.
with explosives disposal?
Don't worry.
Oh,
about
and getting to
He
this,
looks young,
where
he can do
Snake
it, but we need
completely
to-
blows his cover with Raiden,
What's your
and Raiden doesn't pick up on it.
Raiden.
That's an odd name.
Then again, this is
Any other
Raiden.
survivors?
Why does he have a
There was
code name
also
when
an
his
engineer
girlfriend
with
just
me.
keeps calling him Jack anyway?
An engineer?
I don't know, but is his last name Meoff?
A skinny guy. He went in with us.
Is he
No, I
Polish?
think his
Where is he?
I think
I haven't
his
seen him
last
since that
name is
skirmish.
Ash.
Was he killed?
I don't think so. I didn't find his body.
I see.
They told me he was a security systems architect for the big shell.
Why
So,
would they take
okay,
along?
a security
Everything in the
architect, a
structure is
civilian, brought along to the
He
big
was
shell.
supposed
Oh,
to
look,
be
it's
staffed all the
Otacon.
security measures.
I never
Yeah.
heard anything about that.
It's a guy
Yeah,
with glasses
official
and a
orders
mullet.
with him.
Where have we seen him before?
We'll leave that for later.
Why
Yeah,
isn't everyone on
it's-
Solid
figure
Snake's
out how to
team
deal
has
with
to
all
have
the
a mullet?
bombs.
But there's no
Well,
one left
you know,
for the
mullets are
SEAL's
part of the
EOD
are part of the
squad.
uniform
Yeah,
when you're
so
working
we
with
have to
Solid
do it
Snake.
ourselves.
But I've never defused a bomb before.
Hold on a sec.
Off to confer with the CO
Mullet
again.
required, or GTFO.
Pretty much.
Glad to hear Stillman is safe.
Unless
Why
you're
are there
riding-
loading
unless you're-
issues?
C4 from the structure.
Colonel, you know
Unless
I've
you're
never been
riding, in
trained
which
in
case,
bomb
look like a woman.
disposal.
It's all right. The man you're working with is the best in the field. All you have to do is follow his directions.
Okay,
You will, of
yes,
course,
we
keep
follow
your
directions,
identity
we
and
don't
mission objectives to
care.
yourself.
Is it true that an engineer came in with Stillman?
I wasn't informed of that.
Oh,
It's
wow.
probably something the CEO
GW was not informed of something that Snake did on his own.
Issues at hand, Raiden. The
I
enemy
wonder
may
why.
retaliate for the failed assault. Get those C4s neutralized now.
Colonel, I'm not qualified
God,
for
we're
bomb
groaning
disposal.
harder than we did
Jack,
earlier.
it's me.
Rose?
That's because this one's heavy with physics fail.
You haven't had bomb disposal training per se in VR,
I mean,
but you're more than capable of
SEAL,
handling C4.
I mean, Marine
This is a little
fail, that's
different from
that's
using
pretty hard for
C4.
you to take,
You're
but
up for this.
physics
You
fail,
know
that's
that.
pretty much hard
How
for
about it,
anyone to
Are
take.
the results in yet?
Unless you're an idiot or Michael Bay.
Raping your childhood, Michael Bay.
There's no need to think about this so much. You won't actually be dismantling.
Oh, by the way,
That's not for amateurs. What we'll
military
try
grade
instead is a
detonators
temporary freezing method.
don't work
Here,
this
look at
way.
this.
They're
Yeah,
actually
you gotta cover-
stupid simple.
Because it's the military. If it was, no offense.
This is a C4 bomb.
I mean, no offense. If
None
it wasn't
taken.
stupid, if it wasn't stupid simple, no one would know how
It's
to work
live.
it.
You can see it.
That's the reasoning behind
Let's
it
see
being
this on the
stupid
sucker head.
simple.
There we go. Simple, huh?
It's also so you don't be able to pull tricks like
How long does the
this.
effect last?
There's no way the thing can detonate in this condition, even if you leave it alone.
Now, granted, if Fat Man's not using a military
That's
detonator,
enough time.
maybe he's using something fancy.
Recommend complete disposal.
But I doubt it since he got all of his equipment from a Navy SEAL team.
Now check the floor, ceiling, walls, under a table, everywhere. Try to imagine the locations the bomber would choose.
And
That
the
won't be
bombs.
easy. We don't know
Oh,
a thing about Fat Man.
Is there
I'm
anything
not sure
that'll
if
help
this
us
counts as
locate the
spoilers,
bombs?
and
Here,
to be quite
take this
honest, I
with
really
you.
don't give a fuck.
It's what they call
There are
an
quote
ion
unquote
mobility
unscented
spectrometer.
bombs.
It can
I
recognize
call
ionized
bullshit on
gas emitted by
Big
C4.
time.
The what?
Considering an ion spectrometer,
Sniffs
which
out C4.
really exists,
That's right.
those are real.
I've established a link up with your radar.
Ion mobility
Any
spectrometers
circuit
are
can be
real.
represented
They
visually.
have them at
Have the
airports
sensor
now.
activated and keep your eye on the radar.
Guess why?
He's using some other odorless substance.
Blame the idiots who caused 9/11.
I know Fat Man
That's all I'm
will.
gonna
Yeah.
I know how
Anyway.
into his own aesthetics he is.
Guess what an ion
Signatures?
spectrometer
Yes,
does?
on
It
every
really
bomb,
does
it
sniff out
always leaves
the
a
scent
trace
of
corroding
explosives.
The
And by the
sensor
way,
picks up that
explosives
particular-
residue goes through that
Is
paper
that
and
something he
plastic.
learned from you?
That's why
No,
these
it was his own
spectrometers are
quirk.
really good at their
He wouldn't work
job.
by any rules except his
And-
own, and he
Yeah,
followed
here's
them
the
like a
other thing.
religion.
They can sniff
And
out
common
bombs,
sense wasn't one of
not
his strong
coated in
points.
fucking cologne.
I thought I taught him everything I knew.
Yeah.
I mean, if bombs were
I
coated
have
in
no children
cologne,
of my
you wouldn't
own,
need
and
the
I
ion
thought I found a
spectrometer.
son in
You could
him.
just fucking smell
He
it.
had the right stuff.
Yeah,
know.
no shit. You
There's
wouldn't need the
something
spectrometer
quite
for it.
unusual about
Just
an ability like
go
that.
in and find them.
Even at Indian Head, he
Just
got
go
special
in and
treatment.
smell where the
I
goddamn
remember
cologne
some
is
people
coming
called
from.
him one of the fat cats.
Yeah,
Unless
Maybe
this is
unless
a
they
part
took her
that
and sprayed
this
it
is
all
a
over
I
the
didn't teach him the
fucking
most important.
this is a part that Kojima actually
Something
got
you have
right,
to pass on.
and then proceeded
The
to screw it
trick is to
up.
know which one.
It's
Right.
like, that's his
All
lot
I
in
taught
life.
him was
Taking
skills.
things that work and then
And
fucking
now I
them up.
have to stop him from using it to destroy us all.
You know the phrase, that which isn't broken, if it's not broken, don't fix it? Apparently, Kojima
Let's
never
see how
heard that
well
in his
that sensor
entire life.
works.
All
Damn.
right. I'm activating them. Watch. You see the green stuff on the radar? That's a visual representation of the C4 scent detected
Oh.
by the sensor.
Now, I know this is gameplay mechanics, so I'm not going to bitch too much about it, but wait, what the fuck?
Just activate the sensors and search the area, okay?
Don't worry, I got a good joke
Don't
about
forget
this
that you
coming
need the
up in a
radar
few
to
brief
use the
minutes.
system. Log into the node at every strut and turn the
Few
radar
brief
on.
minutes as in the next cutscene, or a few brief minutes as in when I actually get to do some gameplay?
When you actually get the gameplay.
Fat man.
Oh, so in half an hour.
C4s here in strut C as well.
Here?
So, the next episode then. Yeah, we're already about 35 minutes in.
I know the.
Oh look! It's another cutscene!
Where he would target.
God
You
damn
know
it.
this for sure.
Of
Next
course.
time you know
I
what?
taught him the techniques he uses.
There will be
His
this,
ideas are based on my
and there
theories.
will be no cutscenes.
Demolition
but
is
I
a kind
swear,
of
if we're going
ideology.
to
It
do
makes
this
no
again,
exceptions for time
we're
and
going to do a
place.
cutscene-free version and
Big
call it
shell
Metal Gear
consists of
Solid
2
2:
hexagons
The
joined
Abridged
in on
Let's
end.
Play.
No. There should be packets of
I'm not
C4s on
kidding.
each of the
We need to
vertices
do
or the
that.
struts. You need at least that to take a building of this integrity out.
You just played it, and you should remember where all this shit is
Six on
and
shell
what you
one.
need to do.
Oh, by the way,
Six on
anyone
shell
else
two.
recognize
A total
the
of 12
art
bombs
style
apiece.
that's being used here?
Considering the shell's architecture and composition from an engineering standpoint, that's my conclusion.
Yeah,
And
this
it's
actually
exactly what
predates
you
M. Night
decided.
Shyamalan's version of Avatar.
The last airbreaker. I mean airbender.
Yes. Oh, hi! Another cutscene.
Kid, this place is all yours. I'll take care of shell
And they're
two.
using cans of coolant spray that never
this.
run out. Ever.
Yeah.
With as heavily
What's
as you
this?
spray this stuff,
Security
it
card
would have run
issued
out
to shell personnel.
2 bombs into the game.
Yeah, no kidding.
The big shell security layout includes varying levels of clearance. The
And
clearance level is
supposedly,
identified by the number printed on
now
these
I've actually read the
Right
novel
now,
that's
your card
attached
key
to
can
this.
Open doors with security clearance
Oh
level
God,
1.
my soul goes
Pliskin,
out
your
to
card
you.
can get you into level 3.
Supposedly,
You need it
to
get next
refill
door,
it,
too.
all Raiden had to do was give it a good couple of
How did you get
shakes.
this?
That engineer I told you about gave it to me.
That's
We were
not
supposed to program
refilling.
a set of all access
That's
cards once we were on site.
not how anything works.
Unfortunately, this card won't get you
That's
into every
just
area of the
shaking a
structure.
fucking bottle.
Yeah, it would have made
You'll
more
have to
sense
deal
if he
with
had
Raiden's security
to, oh, I
modules as
don't
they
know,
come up.
carry a couple of
Let's
canisters
get
and stuff
going.
around. Perhaps find more.
You stay here.
That
No,
would have
I'm going.
been far more
The two of us
interesting
can
than this
handle it.
fucking
Don't
cutscene
worry.
right now.
Yeah,
Just slow us down.
having
like
to manage an inventory of expendable
There's
items
war going on here. I don't
would have
time
made the
to
game a
be-
bit more fun.
Like, say
Why don't you
in
just let us handle the grunt
survival
work?
games,
You can tell us
like
what to do over the
Metal
radio
Gear
like in the
Solid
original mission
3?
plan.
Yeah, hey.
I mean, you actually had
I'll
to
give you
actively
instructions
hunt
from
down
here.
your
I
own
may also need
wheels,
to prepare a
say unless
backup
you had the
plan just in
easy
case.
gun unlocked
In case of
already,
what?
or were playing on easy
Good
mode.
luck to both.
Yeah.
This is a dangerous one.
Who
But
dares
you had to hunt down
wins.
your own food. You had to
If anything
heal
comes up, let me
yourself in
know.
an actual
My frequency
menu
is
built specifically around
140.25.
healing instead of just
Good
jamming
luck, kid.
food down
I'll
your
see you
throat.
later.
Yeah, no kidding.
Semper
And
Fi.
food, by the way, that looks like it's from the Cold War and/or World War II.
That man's
Yeah.
no seal.
Oh yeah, the man's no seal, no shit.
Man.
What?
Simplify.
Yeah, don't fucking say.
Marine Corps.
Yeah. Pliskin is not who he says he is.
Normally team leaders
No
stay in the CP
shit.
headquarters with those headphones.
Also, some movie,
And as far as I
movie
know, the
drop-in
SEALs
hint.
keep their officers away from the field.
Now, there's been a
Because
recent movie
And who dares
detailing the
witness
Navy
a model of the British
SEAls
Special Air Service?
and how they operate and kind of glorifying them a lot.
Is
That
it one
kind of
the terrorists
contradicts
then?
this, but that may have been how SEALs actually operated back then, so I don't know.
Put my money on you.
I'll actually give the game a pass on that one. But I do actually recommend seeing the movie. It's pretty good.
What movie?
Just take care of those boxes.
Oh, I don't remember.
What about you?
It
You
should be
back in this
coming
area
out on
soon.
DVD fairly soon, though.
Because there's another movie that
I'll hide out in this
glorifies
pantry for a
the
while.
Navy a lot.
No,
Lock the doors
that movie
and
does not glorify anything
Me
except
and
Michael
Hotel,
Bay.
So you don't need to worry about me.
Yeah.
I'll give you instructions by Kodak. from
But then
here.
again, Michael Bay likes to glorify the military because it gets him off.
Good luck, kid.
Yeah.
Bomb
But
disposal
no,
is a face-off with your
the
own
movie he's
mortality.
talking
Don't
about is
let
different
the
from
fear
the one
get
I'm
to you.
talking about, because the one he's
Give in
talking
to the
about might
fear,
actually be
the
good.
darkness comes.
It was. I got to see it in theaters. It was good.
I don't even know the name of the movie or what is it, because I keep away. I have nothing against the military, really, but when you're 12 years old at your grandfather's house for the summer playing video games, and your aunt comes by and drops in nothing but John Wayne movies that are about westerns in the military, you begin to grow a seething hate for those kinds of movies.
I don't blame you in the slightest. And hey, look, actual gameplay.
Oh my god! It's not the next episode yet!
It's only 40 minutes in, and I actually get some extended gameplay.
Oh look, a fat man dropped a bomb in a bathroom.
Oh! Oh, that's terrible!
Look, you can see the stink fumes on your radar.
That's horrible!
But you're laughing anyway. And
Yes.
that's the only good joke that comes out of this while he tries to figure out how the spray can works.
Yeah, I have no idea because it's not the way it was in the PlayStation version. Yeah, you actually gotta press the right stick forward. Go figure.
And that's the only weapon in the entire
Right
game that
here.
does that.
I took care of
Yeah.
the C4 in Strut C.
And there
The
goes
ceiling
the
of the women's
only good
bathroom
joke
was
in
set
this
to blow.
entire episode.
Ah.
That's not like him.
And
it
here's
was
the best
worth
part.
Pliskin's
He
reported
dropped the
locations,
bomb
and none of them are
in
effective
the
demolition
woman's
devices.
What do you
bathroom.
mean?
It means that they
And
wouldn't
it
be the
still
best
left the
places to
stink
choose if you
fumes
wanted to
anyway.
destroy this place.
He couldn't be bothered to drop it in the
It certainly
men's.
seems that way. So far, we
Well,
haven't
he's
seen
a fat
anything but a
man. He
waste of
can't
good
move very
explosives.
fast.
Unless, of course, we're missing
Apparently.
something.
A trap?
He couldn't have overlooked the fact that I would be called into this. There's something
So, yes. In the original, you get these cutscenes every other bomb. In this version, you get them every bomb.
And again, that's probably the only good joke you'll see in any of these, or rather hear in any of these episodes.
Speaking of hearing, it's the CD connection bridge. Yay! Outdated audio files.
Well, not really outdated audio files, more
Yeah.
like outdated audio containment.
Yes. Okay. Swap over to M9. And good night.
Most snipers use tranquilizers. I shoot you up with my own piss.
And he's the only guard in the area. Go figure.
And you got that gun. The shooty gun. Which is loud.
Yep.
The loud shooty gun. For a minute, I misread that as Strut D, Deadpool. I'm like, no, Deadpool would only be an improvement for this game.
Yes. Yes, he would.
But then again, when you think about it, Deadpool makes everything better.
And that's where I figure out, hey, this game actually lets you raise and lower your weapon. Huh.
Oh look, another stink trail.
Wow, Fat Man didn't make it that time.
He doesn't make it in quite a few places. And also, during the actual recording, I'm thinking, you know what you should be doing? You should be going down, and then dropping, and then when he does it, I'm like, holy shit, you're reading my mind!
Yeah, that's also the only time I've ever successfully pulled that off. Oops, not that one.
Nope.
Crap. Crap, 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 crap. Why?
Yeah. Oh, look, there's stink lines. Of course there was a crap here.
And there's the bomb. He had to hide it, too. Damn.
Damn, fat man, why do you keep hiding your bombs? Maybe was your parents potty training you ever?
I guess not.
Okay, come here, you little bastard.
You just go to sleep. Coolant and get rid of the deuce.
Yeah, spray some Febreze on that stuff.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, you gotta look for the deuces and then spray Febreze on them to get rid of the stink line.
Oh, that's terrible. We're going to abuse the crap out of that joke.
As long as you need to use the ionizer in the can, we're going to call it hunting for poo and using Febreze.
Yes. The DE connecting bridge.
I think they're missing the third D, or second D.
DED? Dead?
Yes, which is how I kind of feel a little bit right now. But then again, doesn't this game make you feel dead on the inside?
Yes. Okay. Oh, hi.
Was that guy dancing up there?
No, he was stretching.
It looked like he was dancing.
Nope, he was stretching because he's bored. And apparently none of these guys are working with partners like you would normally in a patrol.
They don't know how to see the little red dot either. So we know they're not cat or a raccoon.
Yeah.
And that guy up there, he's going to stretch again because he's bored, just like we are.
And I think I hit him. Yep, I hit him. Go sleep.
Oh! He falls backwards. Though it is funny how... Wait, don't they... In Metal Gear Solid 3, can't they see the little red dot?
3?
I don't remember. Yeah, in 3, can they see the dot from your weapons when you use a laser sight?
I don't know. I've never used a weapon with a laser sight in 3.
Oh yeah, the easy gun is the only gun with a laser sight. But damn, I'm wondering, it's like, I should go put Metal Gear Solid 3 in my PS2 and test that right now. If they do, that game takes place in the 60s. Apparently, people got really fucking stupid, though, again, when you think about it, people really did get really fucking stupid in the past 40 years. But even then, people in the real world still have situational awareness after 40 years.
They got real stupid in the past 40 years. And then they started making you sound like Christopher Walken.
Yeah, why are you doing Christopher Walken right now?
Because you were starting to sound like him.
I didn't do it on purpose, I'm sorry.
That's fine. I don't care. It was funny.
Speaking of funny that isn't related to this bullshit, there is a video of a whole bunch of voice actors together reading the script from Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope.
Oh.
Christopher Walken as R2-D2.
Christopher. Boop, beep, boop, beep, beep, boop. Whistle.
I've taken care of that annoying fly. What's the situation over
Yeah.
Puzzling. I
More
saw a man
entertaining
dressed
than
like
this
a
goddamn
ninja just now.
cutscene.
Yet another
It's
cutscene.
the only way to
And we
describe
don't
the
blame
kind of
you if you
cyborg
leave in the
ninja
middle of
complete
this
with a
go
sword.
watch something more interesting, because we wish we could.
Yeah, the things we put ourselves through for you guys.
Are you sure it wasn't an Arsenal Tengu?
I mean, there are
Don't be a
probably
fool.
worse
Think I
games
wouldn't
than
know the
this.
difference? I've
Hell,
never
there
seen
are
Field
worse
Gear like
games
that
than
ever.
this.
Oh,
We'll
yes.
intensify patrols. Anything
There
else?
are.
Actually, one more thing.
But at this
You'll find
point,
it hard to
this
believe,
is
though.
pretty bad
I
for
saw a
us
man
right
hiding
now.
under a cardboard box.
Where?
This is the worst game I've publicly Let's Played.
So
Or
you
done
could
anything
this time.
close to a Let's
I've
Play.
seen someone use that box trick before.
considering that it's really hard to do a let's play of this game.
Over and out.
Unless you cut out all the cutscenes and just cruise on through, like I suggested earlier. Metal Gear Solid
must be
2,
one of
yeah,
Dead's
great,
cell.
let's play.
Of course not. What did you
I've seen
say?
people do or attempt to do Let's Plays of this game.
Not a chance.
Some of them do really well at it. But Let's Plays of this game are rare. Gee, I wonder why.
All of that cutscene. That cutscene. It's like saying dad ass, because look how huge that cutscene is.
No kidding.
I saw a female soldier.
Yay, nested cutscenes.
How do you know? Unlike you.
Again.
Briefed.
I think
She's
I can
not a dead
feel
cell.
my soul
No, she
slowly
commands a
being
Russian private
crushed.
army. They must be the ones patrolling the big shell. That's right. She's led the group
Yeah,
ever
I
since her
can
old
feel
man,
it right
Colonel
about
Berlukovich,
now.
died.
There's a
Watch
nice
yourself
big
with her.
emptiness growing
She's a tough
inside of
one.
my chest.
That just
I wish
means...
it were a heart. I'd say I wish for it to be a heart attack just to get the hell away from this. But no, that would be experiencing severe pain, and this is more like feeling a giant hole growing. Like I'm slowly getting emptier and emptier the more time I spend here.
You know, used to be you could get under this thing. Oh, crap, hi. Thought you were asleep, dude.
Damn it, 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 damn it. Or to quote Shia LaBeouf, no, 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 no.
Oh, I missed. This would be a lot easier to aim if I had, you know, actual sights instead of having to rely on a little red dot.
And that's the other thing. Even the only gun with the laser device in Metal Gear Solid 3 had iron sights on it.
Yeah. And yay! We're about to have another cutscene. Why? Because.
No reason, just because. Now spray the Febreze on that street.
I can't believe no one saw Fat Man drop a deuce out here.
The C4 reported on the roof of Strut E has been taken
Maybe he's
care
really
of.
good at hiding it.
Explosives are planted on the Harrier 2 stationed on the roof.
This is all wrong. This is something only an amateur would do.
I mean, really good at hiding.
All
Maybe.
the bombs that have been found so far don't appear to be in the right kind
You
of
know, except for
locations.
the obvious
And the
stuff
quantity
in
of
the back.
explosives isn't
Even if
sufficient.
it was in the ladies'
Even
bathroom.
Fat Man can make mistakes, right?
No, there's something else going on here. Get a move on with the disposal right.
Okay.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Yay for shortcut scenes, and you know what? This is Man in the Black Hat.
Just hurry.
And Game Collector.
We'll see you next time for more of this crap. See ya.